Hi guys, welcome back to 3BR Off-Road. Today we are working on that thing again.
Not screwing up pipe.
Not screwing up pipe?
Not screwing.
That's what you do best.
I'm actually pretty good at it.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised at how good I am at it.
What, screwing up pipe?
Not screwing up pipe.
Oh.
Because I mean, out of all of my tailings out of that, it all fits in that box.
This is true. So yeah, everything, he was pretty close on all the measurements. I mean, there's not a whole lot of...
A lot of those are just because you lose. You lose
well,
that much before every bend.
Yeah. Or else the bender doesn't grab it. You mess up pipe that way too, so.
Using the table as a jig.
Is that what you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. He's working on the crossbars to tie in the two sides of the subframe. Instead of doing them straight across, of course, I had to do fancy because why not? I mean, the rest of the cage that way, or the rest of the cradle, my bad, is that way. So it'll look cool.
Yeah, it'll tie in. Let's see quick in a second. It ties in instead of tying in down here. Instead of tying in down here, it's gonna tie in up here. 45 down to right here.
Straight across and then back up.
So it'll look like when you look at the truck from in front and behind, because it's just gonna be 4-link and the axles are gonna sit. They're gonna sit down. You're gonna be able to see all of it. It's gonna follow the flow of everything instead of just being like square. It'll be kind of round.
Yeah. Should look pretty cool when we're done. We'll see how close he gets it first try. Pretty close? We'll see. Should be pretty close. I have some confidence in him. Alright, so AJ's got the first pipe in there. Kind of an idea what we're going for there, but I like it. It's just another way to keep it different. Good job.
Thanks, bud.
You can get the idea. We didn't just go straight across. It's
Nah, I feel like as you look at the truck, because I mean most everybody runs them straight across to begin with, but as you look at the truck, you know, from nose to tail, from tail to nose, that straight across bar, we would have had to land them right there where the two bars come down.
yeah, they've been really close together.
Yeah, they've been really close together. Running it that way, running the riser strap flat across the bottom gave me a good visual. So when I go to put this one up on there, and then I just got done bending, I got a notch still. It will be, flat really. So as you look at it, it's not just going to be like two bars close together. We'll still do some tie-in and stuff like that because the transfer case all gets mounted to right there. I mean, it's going to look really cool here pretty quick. I got to get the exhaust out and drop the tank, the one tank.
Yeah, the side tank's gotta go.
Side tank's got to go, exhaust is going, and or not all the exhaust, just the converters and the muffler.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it back. Just eventually, once it leaves here, it's gonna go to the exhaust shop and get something done. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, just make the truck sound cool or whatever. You know, just 40 series Flowmaster. Maybe there'll be enough room once we drop out the tank to where he could run duals all the way out, do whatever he wants to do with it. But I mean, main focus still tonight is get the cradle done.
Yep.
Or sorry, not even so much get the cradle done. Just get those bars in so Corey can get in here and glue it all together.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. As soon as those are in, I can basically get in here and weld it all up because it won't have any flex to it now. It'll be nice and steady or sturdy or whatever you want to say. It'll be nice to weld. It'll stay in place. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
stay plumb.
So he gets this other one done, I can start welding on the damn thing.
Hey, and also note to everybody else, steel prices went up 10% today.
Yeah, I went to go buy material because we needed more material. I was going to buy it yesterday. Ended up having to work my actual job a little bit longer than I wanted to. And,
Story of my life.
Yeah, exactly. So instead of leaving when I wanted to go pick up metal, I didn't get to, so I went and got it today. I walked in, they're like, oh yeah, we just got an email today saying that steel prices went up today in Florida alone on DOM only. Ain't that some bullshit? Or was that just me getting ripped off?
I don't know.
Did I just get ripped off? I may have got ripped off.
No, you didn't get ripped off, but at the end of the day, yeah, we could go out and buy some crappy tube, crappy pipe, whatever you want to say, and throw up underneath it, and once it's painted, you'll never know the difference, especially once you get good fitment. You'll never know. Nah, better spend the money, get a better product. That way, when it leaves, you never have to worry about it.
I'll use the crappy stuff on my side-by-side.
I mean, yeah, it's not like, that's not driving down the road. That's going through the woods, and I think the top speed on your bike's like 32.
I lied. I did buy DOM. It's right there. For my cage, so I didn't go cheap.
The main structures, anyway.
Yeah, so.
I was gonna go out and buy all the stuff to do a cage on my truck, or my truck.
Side-by-side.
On my side on the rubber decky, but couldn't pass up on that deal. Right?
Well, there was that. But also, someone had 5 teeth removed.
Yeah, I did.
There's that.
If you check out on the Instagram posts and everything else like that, you'll notice that I had some stuff come up the weekend before. I had to go deal with.
I don't think I mentioned that. But.
No, but I had to go deal with that and then come back from that. Everything we were kind of slow in the shop for a minute, waiting to pick up material, and then I had to go have 5 teeth removed. Waited 10 years to have my wisdom teeth removed. It's not a good thing. So now we're back in the shop and everything else like that. We're just gonna start cranking away on this thing, get it done. That way we can get the black truck back in here, because God knows everybody keeps commenting, when's the black truck coming back in? When are you guys gonna finish that thing?
That will probably be back in here before this thing's done.
Oh yeah, for sure. So,
yeah.
I mean, the plan for the black truck, we can't release all the details, but that thing should be in the mud October.
More power, baby, more power.
More power.
Yeah, so he's gonna get that other one knocked out, put it up front, and then I can get started welding on it. So while you sitting on your ass.
I am doing an Instagram post because I haven't done one in a while. And for those of you that think I post too much about 3BR on my Instagram, Facebook, you can, yeah.
You don't.
Hang on, no, I won't do it. I'll just.
You don't. No, you don't, because.
This is for you, Peacock. Since you don't watch our videos. Just in time. Make your fabricating buddy a lot happier. You know, the guy that cuts and bends.
I would, but you just take over.
You did. That's your truck alarm.
I know.
Things I have to deal with.
Bad. Alright, so I got the frame all cleaned up and ready to weld. I preheated it a little bit because it's a little chilly today.
Mid-60s.
Yeah. It's cold for
The rest of the world's covered in snow. Florida's over here like, y'all.
It's cold for us Floridians. So, but yeah, time to get welding. No gas. Time to move on to the next thing then. You see exactly where it was cut through in the center. Because it laid real nice and flat there.
Not bad though.
Not bad for a redneck.
Hey, this is the picture I need you to get on your phone.
So far that fitment's beautiful. Basically just kind of explain what we're doing. Bolted it on one end, going around, picking our spots.
Woo. I'll pick up my dick.
Yeah, that's a little sharp. I told you, watch out for your dick. Grinding across and bending it so we get this nice, tight fitment. Unlike that piece of junk was. So, I should probably help you. You don't need a jacket. Says the guy wearing a jacket.
Is that mine?
That's you.
Well, that's my weld point for the day.
You stacked it too fat. See, this is what you get when you just take your time, a little bit of effort.
Not a whole lot of effort.
That's why I said a little bit of effort. One piece of steel, wrapped all the way around, nice and tight. Now the question is, can we get it out?
Oh, that'll come out. Problem is I kind of don't want it out at the moment. No, maybe I do. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I think I need to take those pieces I cut off, throw it into there, slide it back in, bolt it up, and then hammer it so I get a dimple.
Why don't you set it up on the yokes and then, instead of trying to take the case out, take the wrap up. See?
That's all we need right there.
So while he's been working on that, pretty much everything underneath here is welded up. Some good welds, some bad welds, like always. Just in this area, there's the exhaust running behind here, and I can't get to this, or this yet. I'm still working on that. But yeah, not too shabby. Not too bad for a white boy that doesn't know what he's doing. Making a thread tracer.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm sure we have a tap for that.
Somewhere.
Probably in one of those cases. And I do gotta say, I like how we came with the tie-ins to go across the subframe. Instead of just going straight across, bend them up like that. It's a really good move, I think, on AJ's part. Makes it really, kind of sets the truck off. you know, the rest of the chassis looks, you know, like nothing else out there. So why not just keep going with that theme and making it look wild? I'm really digging it. So case wrap's all done. Case is in its new home. AJ's working on the mounts for it. Doing what he does best. Jesus, I can't speak today. Doing what he does best, fitting pipe. You ain't got nothing to say?
No, not at the moment.
Jeez.
I'm gonna go back to work now, man. What time is
It is 6:30. Alright guys, so AJ's been working pretty hard at getting the transfer case in. Actually, you probably see it better from this side. Getting the transfer case in the brown OBS here. So yeah, I can get a better view of it in here. But yeah, he added these two bars on the bottom and then these kind of uprights that go up to the transfer case. These, not the biggest fan of, but from the side you can't tell. I mean, from here you can, but from the side you can never see it. It just blends right in. So it's not the biggest deal ever, but it's just one of the best places to actually tie into. We're gonna add two more bars actually up on top of the case that are gonna come to the frame as well. So I'm gonna get to welding the case in. That's what I'm gonna be doing until he gets here. I guess he's not here yet, so we can talk about him. So as you guys can probably tell from the time lapse by me frantically patting out the fire, I caught the truck on fire twice. Clean your frames better before you weld. It's tip of the day. But got that finished up. There's a few little spots I missed. There's still a few little spots a lot of the underneath stuff. Once the truck's up higher, it'll be easier for me to scooch my fat ass up underneath there and actually weld it. But everything's welded in pretty good now for the transfer case. So now we're ready to move on to the next step. But that's going to be it for this video. Next time you see us working on this, we'll be doing the four link. So probably the front end first and then the rear end. We need to get those in there so we can figure out shock hoops. So that's what's next on this build. But until next time, guys, peace.